I've just watched the first episode of The Australian Office and I had high hopes going into it. I was a big fan of the US Office, I was a big fan of the British Office, but crikey, it was worse than my attempt at an Australian accent.
That was terrible! Horrendous! I'm offended! I'm appalled!
The show was honestly like going to work. It was tough to get through. It may have only been a 20-minute episode, but it felt like an hour. It was so hard to watch. The jokes were poor. I mean, the jokes just didn't land either. The jokes, the timings were off. Like, some jokes needed more time to make it funny, others needed less time, but there wasn't that. And some of the jokes just felt really forced, like the pronouns one.
Yes, sir. Please don't call me that. She, her.
Just didn't really need to be in there and really didn't add to it. I think it just felt more like a parody version of The Office done by people who don't know anything about comedy than it did in Office. And then we get on to the theme song. The theme song is just it set the tone for the whole piece. I think it was more monotone. It was more like we're actually in an office, rather than like the US Office theme song where you're like, yes, this is fun, I like this is a funny show, it does not remind me of work, there's little bits that remind me of work, but it's only the good things. Whereas this one, it just set the whole pace. I think the whole pacing, everything about it was just, it was dull. It was like a dull version of The Office, and The Office has never been a dull product. I just think it may have worked 2 or 3 years ago, just after COVID, but the jokes just didn't land. I honestly it was hard to get through. I was sitting there going, no, I can do this. I can make it through the whole episode. Whereas the British Office and the US Office, you put on an episode and it's like, whoa, that's finished already? You can literally binge a series because it's that good, but this was terrible. But what did you guys think of the Australian Office? Let me know in the comments. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? I thought it was very poor, but let me know your thoughts.